Hi everyone, it's Ash and I'm going to create a two-toned eye look using the Blockbuster palette from Hot Topic. This palette actually wasn't that bad as far as performance. I mean, it wasn't spectacular and the color story, well, it's, lacking in shimmers and things like that, but it really wasn't that bad. So of course I start off with priming my eyes, and I start off using that Adventure Blue shade and I place it on the outer corner of my eye. I was really impressed with the blues in this palette. I didn't have any issues with them. They were not patchy, they blended out really well, there was pigment. And yeah, so I then go in with the other blue. That shade name is Fantasy, and I place it on top of the darker blue to blend it out. And yeah, I also place that Fantasy shade on my inner half of my eyelid. My brows are a little bit dark today. I used a different brush, and for some reason, it just really affected my, I don't know, how thick it put it on my brows. So yeah, we are going to ignore that. I went in with the Drama shade and I lightly placed it on my outer corner area because I wanted to deepen up the eye look. By the way, I had no fallout with this palette at all. Well, on this side of the palette. On my other eye, I did experience a little bit of fallout with a brown shade I used, but not very much, and it came right off my face. I use the brush that has Fantasy on it, and I kind of use it to buff out the Drama shade, and I also added it to my inner corner of my inner half of my eye. I just felt like it needed to be deeper. I went in with that Classics shade and I placed it on my brow bone just to brighten it up a little bit and to also use that shade, or to use more shades in this palette, I should say. I went in with that Television yellow and I placed it on my inner corner for a pop, and I am using the Give Me Glow Electric Unicorn as a highlighter, and I just put it on my inner corner. Honestly guys, this palette really isn't that bad, although I'm not sure if I would use this palette alone. I went in with the Cartoon shade and I placed it on my bottom lash area. Have you used any Hot Topic palettes? I haven't. I have others, but I haven't used them yet. And now this one actually makes me feel like I should pick those up and use them. I normally just like them for, I don't know, decoration, I guess. Anyways, I lined my bottom lash line with the Drama shade. And I then moved on to my other eye and used that Television shade for my crease and outer V area. I think that the pigmentation for the yellow is actually pretty good, although on a deeper skin tone, I'm not sure how well it would work. For shits and giggles, I went in with that Family shade and I buffed out the other yellow with it, and then I took the Classics shade and highlighted my brow bone. I went in with that Horror shade and I placed it on my outer V and crease area just below the yellow. I really do like that brown shade. I did experience some fallout with it though. Then I switched brushes and buffed it out a little bit. I then went in with that Comedy shade and I placed it on my outer V area to deepen it up a little bit. By the way, I ended up not really liking the gray with my eye look. That was my fault. I just didn't pick a good combination. So I went in with Action, and I placed it on top of the gray shade. I went in with a cartoon shade and I placed it on my inner corner, and I also used the Give Me Glow Electric Unicorn pan and put it on my inner corner. I thought it was entirely too ba-bam, so I went in with the classic shade and I patted it on top of that before doing the highlighter shade to try to tone down the color a little bit. I also used that cartoon shade and I placed it on my bottom lash line area, or below my bottom lashes, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that's what I did. And then just used a fluffy brush and I lightly, very lightly dusted that family shade underneath the cartoon shade. So yeah, I put on some lashes. I lined my bottom waterline with a white liner. I used some Alter Ego lipstick and a lip gloss, and this is the final look. I don't not recommend the palette if it's something that you're interested in. I would definitely just get it. It really wasn't that bad, and the price point isn't bad either. What do you guys think? Do you like Hot Topic shadows? Are you like me and you only really like them for, or think you only like them for the packaging? I do feel like they have some of the best packaging and they nail it. I really do hope that they can step up their color stories and eyeshadow formulas just a tad bit more. Thanks for watching. Bye.